Dan, I guess I should have done that in Spanish. Hola,
Yeah. Hola.
bienvenidos, Birdies and Bourbon.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations to one Camilo Villegas
Hmm.
to bringing home the bacon, baby. Guess who's not losing their tour card scorecard? God, this is going to be good. Holy, I mean, really, you want to know what's got me all riled up?
Hmm.
We'll talk about it in a second. We're going to talk TGL. Specifically, we're going to talk Team Atlanta Drive. We'll get into the Sea Island Mafia. We'll talk a little about what's going on down in South Georgia a little later on. But congratulations! I mean, I feel like the season's coming to an end.
Yeah, it is.
Camilo had one shot, pulls it off, and it's been several weeks since I've been excited and
Oh,
happy
good.
to
Good.
congratulate a guy for a tournament win. I mean, finally we get somebody that's not a D bag that wins deserves one, deserves one,
Jeez.
deserves one,
Off the top rope.
deserves one. By the way, I think there's wrestling at Das Barbecue coming up in a few weeks, so be sure if you're in the Atlanta area, come check it out.
Nice. Nice.
Dirty South Wrestling, I think. Deep South, not dirty.
Deep South.
Deep South Wrestling. Deep South. But congrats, Camille.
Yeah.
Good victory. I love the
Great
shoes
victory.
too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good. And he had a good cause he was playing for, and yeah, it was fantastic. It was good to see. Hey, like you said, finally we got somebody that we can get behind.
Notice for those of you that are just listening to the podcast, there's nothing wrong with just listening, by the way. You can also, if you want to see what we look like, if you want to see how popped my collar is, you can head on over to the old YouTube and you can check that out. Pop the collar, in memory of Camilo Villegas and his victory as we close out the long fucking season of the PGA Tour. Holy shit! I hope we don't ever do this again. If we've learned one thing, Dan, it's like we don't need to last the whole time.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again next year.
Let's get this over with. Let's get it over with.
It's going to happen again next year.
Before we get to the Sea Island Mafia and the RSM Classic at Sea Island Plantation. Can they call it Plantation anymore? By the way, I mean they still call it that, but I'm surprised that where there's not a picket line out there.
Me too.
That's a little racy. I'm surprised that's still in the title.
Yeah, I am too.
So, breaking news.
Breaking news.
You heard it here first. And no, we're not sponsored by Sweetens Cove or Johnny O or any of that. We just wear the gear. We like the folks there. Good folks. You heard it here first, Dan. Breaking news. The TGL,
yes.
Technology Golf League. They've announced a team, by the way.
A team.
They've announced two teams as far as I can tell. They've announced two teams. So the first team, I was like,
Froggers.
Pretty good. Yeah, the frog. I mean, God, there's this chick at Magic City. She does this move called the Frogger. Boy, that's a doozy.
Boy.
That's a doozy.
Boy. Oh boy.
I think her name. I think her name is Cherry too. By the way.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying you know who Cherry is, but allegedly Cherry has this move called the Frogger. Just saying. She may or may not have been at the pad.
Oh boy.
So there's a team that gets announced. The Boston, whatever the hell it is, Boston Common Golf or some shit like that. And I'm like, well, that respectable squad right there. I mean, of course. I mean, the Irish ties into Boston. I mean, you get one Rory McIlroy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. You get one that Keegan. I got dissed from the Ryder Cup, Bradley.
Yep.
I'm not really sure how Tyrrell Hatton made his way in there. He is not Irish. I guess he lives closer to Ireland than Adam Scott does. But they had to have somebody good looking on this because I mean the first three guys, they're not attractive.
Adam Scott?
No. I'm saying Tyrrell Hatton, not cute. Not cute. If I were looking for a dude to go on a date with, Tyrrell Hatton would not be on my list. I mean, he'd be on my list of some domestic violence, probably domestic abuse, but he would not be on my list. Keegan Bradley, not cute. That now his uncle-in-law is Carlton Fisk, but noteworthy, but not attractive. Rory McIlroy. I mean, I guess he's better looking than he was like 20 years ago, but also not cute. And then you got that sweet talking Aussie, Adam Scott. Loved it. Loved it. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Atlanta Drive Golf Club to announce their team. I mean, I'm thinking this is going to be, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, Dan. It's going to be real hot.
It's going to be hot.
And let me throw a few names out at you that could have been options. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let's see. What about the Kiz? Kevin freaking Kisner. I mean, he lives like an hour and a half away. He doesn't even. Now, granted, they're not going to be playing in Atlanta. They're going to be playing in South Florida. So I don't even know. Like, why do you need a team? What's the Atlanta Falcons? I mean, they've got away games, but they got home games. How do you get a home game in South freaking Florida? You don't. Okay, you don't. Kevin Kisner could have been an option.
Yep, could have. That's a good option. Brian Harman.
Agreed. I mean, that's an anchor of the team right there, right? Charismatic, got some color about it. I mean, great dude, great option. Not Atlanta tied. He's really the only guy that's got any, as far as allegedly, the only guy that has any Atlanta ties. Now, the other gentleman, which he did make the team, and I'm kind of happy about this. I can't believe he's playing with these other D-bags, though, is Lucas Glover. Now, Lucas Glover, I believe he's a South Carolina native, went to Clemson. And by the way, his grandfather is a Hall of Famer at Clemson. So is Lucas Glover. The only grandson-grandfather duo elected into a collegiate Hall of Fame. Look it up. Fact check it. Wow. We're bringing you facts here, Dan. We bring the people the facts. We bring them the truth. Nothing but the truth. We're not professional, but we bring them the truth.
Yeah.
Wyndham Clark. I would have loved to have seen Wyndham Clark. I mean, didn't he look like a natural at East Lake? Didn't he look like he fit right into the Atlanta vibe, the Atlanta scene?
100%. What about Kuchar?
Well, he was an option.
He was not an option.
He's not part of the squad here, as far as I see.
Yeah, but he lives in Atlanta, right? So he could have been a guy. Any of those guys from Georgia Tech could have been.
Could have been a guy. What about Stuart Stink?
There you go. What about Sanjay?
Stink? What about Stuart Stink? Sanjay. How about Sanjay, for crying out loud? Oh no, not an option. Not an option. Let me tell you. Have I told you who we got yet?
What about Charles Barkley?
What I mean, Haney has got his swing ironed out too. It's great. It's great. We saw him on. How many matches has he been on?
No. Tons.
No.
Not good on the camera. You want ratings? Making the team captain.
Why else would we do this? No. We didn't get any of those guys, Dan. We got none of them. None of them. I mean, what Matty Ice? What about John freaking Smoltz?
John Smoltz.
Freaking Smoltz, man. I mean, he's played on plenty of Champions Tours. When I say plenty, I mean, well, we saw him at one at least. I don't. Maybe he made the cut. Maybe he didn't. I think everybody makes a cut, but nevertheless, this is indoors. It's inside.
Yeah.
I mean, the warm weather would be great for old man Smoltz. It'd be great for him. It'd be great. Oh no. Let me tell you who we got. You want me to start with, like, how do you want me to run this off? I'll start with the captain.
Yeah, give me the captain.
Captain D-Bag.
Captain D-Bag.
From Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, it couldn't have been a worse fucking option. From Kentucky, from Louisville. He went to Alabama. Do you know? I'm not a Georgia Bulldog fan, by the way. Never have, never will be. One of the happiest days of my year is anytime I can show up on a Monday on the pod and Georgia didn't win a football game, because they are some sore ass losers, just like the captain of Atlanta Drive, Justin freaking Thomas. Cry baby. Oh my God. I mean, they may get You know how Eric Cole's not probably. You know how Eric Cole's going to win Rookie of the Year for the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Atlanta Drive Golf Club is going to win suckiest, crybabiest, d-baggingest team of the TGL. TGL. They're going to get it. It's a, what do they call it at the Grammys when you sweep? It's a sweep. They're going to sweep everything in the I suck category, sweeping it all. Okay, now hold on. Now the one guy that I will say that, and I hate to even talk about these folks this way because, I mean, there's a guy on the team, Lucas Glover, major champion. Lucas Glover, he does not even belong in the same ballpark as these other three guys. The other guy. The other guy. Hey, guess what, boy? He played. He loved him some Georgia golf. Patrick freaking Cantlay. I can't swing the freaking club fast enough. Cantlay.
Yeah.
Not so. And they're giving him a freaking Falcons jersey. Matt Ryan does not. He sucked as a Falcons quarterback. He lost every freaking game, meaningful game that he needed to get the Falcons to the Super Bowl. He sucked it freaking up. Guess what? They gave him a Falcons jersey. It didn't say Matty Ice on it. It said Patty Ice. They ought to make him play in that jersey because he's going to suck just as bad as the Atlanta Falcons do. By the way, I'm a Falcons fan. It's hard to say, but he's going to suck just as bad as the Atlanta Falcons do. He's going to suck just as bad as Artie Smith does coaching the Atlanta Falcons. That's Patty Ice. Lucas Glover. I don't even know. Like, is Lucas Glover secretly like an asshole and we don't know it? I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that rumor. We're not starting that rumor.
No, I'm not starting it. I'm just wondering. I mean, how could you get placed on a shittier team? Guess who rounds out this foursome?
You tell me. Billy Horschel.
God almighty. I mean, talk about, I think he lost his PGA card, didn't he? Maybe he has to win this week at the RSM Classic to keep it. I mean, I haven't seen Billy Horschel play a PGA round of golf, and I don't know, but he's over playing the DP Tour, the DP. I don't know what he's doing, but oh my God. Can you imagine? I guess strategically, maybe they said, we're going to put the most frustrating golfers on a team and we're going to intimidate them. It'd be like, shit, I'll go ahead and forfeit because we ain't going to be able to Patty Ice. I mean, how dumb is that? He ain't going to get out of the way. Billy Horschel's going to be over here toe tapping, trying to line up a putt, and JT's going to be belly aching and moaning in the back, crying the blues about the artificial turf wasn't just right, Dad. I mean, it's horrible. Horrible. I can't believe this. God almighty. Give me Lucas Glover. Give me Kiz. You get plenty of other options. Plenty.
Brian Harman.
Well, Brian Harman, he wasn't an option.
Why wasn't he an option?
Well, he's not a player. He didn't sign up for it.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if these people got voluntold or you know what? It probably is. These are probably people that have no chance of going to live. That's probably what it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, Rahm, we talked about that last week. Well, Rahm was committed and then he backed out, right? Maybe he was going to be on the Atlanta team and didn't like it.
Ooh. Well, I mean, no. If they said, "Oh, hey, Danny boy, look at this squad I got lined up for." Let's just say Lucas Glover isn't on the team. Because I mean, he's old as shit anyway. So now we like Lucas Glover. Big fans.
Yeah.
Big fans. Sure. Two-time winner on the PGA Tour this year.
Yeah.
Big fans of the glove. But let's just say that they're coming to Danny boy. And Dan, man, have we got a team for you? We want you to represent the TGL for Team Atlanta Drive Golf Club. And in your mind's eye, you're thinking, wow, what an opportunity.
What an opportunity.
Yeah, what an opportunity to hate your life. Well, you're going to get to play with the likes of Patty Ice and Billy D-Bag Horschel and JT. No, not Justin Timberlake. Justin Crybaby Thomas.
You mean JT Poston, my buddy? No, not that one.
No, not that one. No, not that one. Not that. No, not the cool guy. Not the cool JT. No. Oh no. You get to play with a real peach.
You do bring up a couple good points, right? And no, but the
only
team itself.
I ran it on
no,
for like
no,
3.5 minutes there. Only a couple.
No, all that stuff's valid. That's not my point. But did you see like the DP World Tour? All those guys playing over there this week? Like, why aren't they playing on the PGA Tour?
Well, because the new partnership with the PGA Tour. I mean, I think they're trying to.
You saw this, right? I mean, our tournament last week, the field was like weak as could be, right? Like, in Bermuda. But then you go over to the DP World Tour and you got hold on. Hold, please.
Holding.
Max Homa won it, right? And then you got Justin Thomas, you've got Aaron Rye and Fleetwood. All these guys are over there playing. Why aren't they playing over here?
They're spreading some love to the DP Tour. I don't know. And they're trying to let somebody keep their tour card.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm sure they got paid. We should have asked Hunter that question, by the way. That would have been a good ask for a boy Hunter. All right. I don't know. Enough about this TGL golf. I mean, God. Oh, good Lord. Horrible. I tell you. Can't believe they've done this to us. Way to go, Artie. Arthur Blank has he's doing as good of a job as Arthur Smith is at this picking another shitty sports team in Atlanta. It's exactly what we need, Dan. Exactly.
Oh, I know.
All right. Are we ready to head to Sea Island and make a pick or two this week?
We are.
All right. Well, let's head over to our friends at fantasynational.com and look at the last 24 rounds and see where we're going to wind up for the RSM Classic that's played on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. They'll be playing the Seaside and Plantation course. Short course, man. We're looking both courses under 7,200 yards, closer to 7,000. This is a ball striker's paradise, Dan. Sea Island Mafia rains. They rain down hard on this place. Not a long ball hitter's spot. Just so you know, some of the winners, first or seconds. Brian Harman came in second here. Kevin Kisner's won here. He's also came in second. Webb Simpson, he's had a runner-up finish here. Look at this. Billy Horschel, runner-up finish. It's going to be interesting to see if Camilo, if he shows back up, because he's actually had a pretty good showing here. So it'll be interesting in what happens with this guy. It's weather-wise, it should be pretty comfortable. They could be windy. They're going to play. There's a course rotation. They'll be playing the Seaside course and the Plantation course on Thursday and Friday. And then they'll go back to they'll finish out on the Seaside course for the weekend. So wind is definitely a factor. I don't think it's going to be cold. I think it might be a little crisp in the morning, but not cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, talk to me. Who we liking?
Are you going to congratulate Rory on his another Race to Dubai title?
Well, I was going to
he's going to win it this week, is what they're saying, even though he hasn't played it yet. He's clinched it.
What about has he clinched his TGL title? He didn't clinch a D-bag team of the year, that's for sure.
All right, I'm just kidding with you. Where am I going? I mean, you got some guys really priced high here. Are we going with Adam Scott? Let me go over to the sneak peek, which is our favorite.
Adam Scott isn't even here. Get off of the Bermuda challenge. And
hold on. I thought I just did this. I thought I just
did the RSM. No,
I just did this.
No. You rusty. So rusty.
Hold on. There it is.
Horrible. It's like I'm playing cards with my brother's kids over here.
And I did pick Adam Scott last week. There we go. I was filling this out earlier. I don't think that happened to that.
Fortunately, I picked Camilo Villegas.
Yes, but the same thing I was talking about before. I did do all this earlier. Cam Young, Brian Harman. I mean, obviously not good enough to be in the TGL.
No, well, Yeah, good enough at something. Good enough at being a crybaby. Here's where I think here's how I see this going down. I don't think I need anybody in the $10,000 range. I think I'm looking ball strikers here, Dan. Look at ball strikers. I think we can scroll a way, 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 way down. Is what I think we can do.
All right. We haven't seen
we
Brian
we
Harman
don't.
since the Tour Championship.
I haven't seen Brian Harman since the Tour
Haven't
Championship
seen
either.
Troy Connors or Russell Henley. All of those guys.
You know where I'm starting though, and we have seen him, and he's had a pretty good showing here. I want to say, at $9,300, he was T21 here last year. Brian Harman, by the way, T2 here last year. JT Poston maybe he may make the cut. Let's see who looks good.
I do like Poston.
Hit the last 24 rounds. We're going all across the board here. I like Poston. You know who else I like? I think Callum Tarrant is going to be an interesting play. Let's see what's Callum Tarrant done for me lately. He ain't done much. Best showing of the fall here is his 7th at Fortnite. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get there. I don't know if I can get there. I want to get there, but I don't know if I can. I do like Poston though. That could be a lean.
Yeah.
You know who else is gonna? I like Denny McCarthy at $8,700. That could be a take for me right there. Give me some DM. Who else are we liking? I think Doug Gim maybe a play at 7,400. Who's standing out to you? Who you looking at? And you're just greasy over. You're salivating over these guys.
I think Poston. Poston's right number 1, so obviously you can't ignore that.
Let's do a lineup while we're going.
Oh, let's do a lineup while we're going. Okay.
What's Poston's ownership?
18.
That's fine. No Camilo Villegas, but all right, Poston, he's in at 18.
All right, hold on. All right. And we won. We won money last week. Yep.
Making it rain, yo.
Yep, absolutely. All right, let's see.
Would you have to charge? What are you charging your phone? What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm going to the next guy. I kind of like. I didn't have it pulled up like you. Didn't know we go straight into it. Kuch. I like Kuch.
I like Kuch too. I think Kuch is that's a weekend tripper right there, buddy. Yep. That so far we've got 2 people heading into the weekend.
Yeah, and Kuch is model ranked 79 because he hasn't been playing well, but you got T2 at Worldwide, then you got T7 at Fortinet. So I mean, yeah.
You don't go reading too much into this thing. I like Kuch is he's gonna be a good play. I don't like the $8,900, but he did miss a cut here last year. But
so do we need to go further down into the 7,000s now, or do you want to go Denny McCarthy?
Well, so here's my thing. So we're at 70.
No, he hasn't played in a while. Yeah,
Denny McCarthy, he hasn't.
Yeah.
You know who I really like here is
Todd Father.
Yeah, I know. What's his ownership?
12.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a play.
Right.
So the other thing to keep in mind, so usually.
So is this the point where we actually add Billy Horschel so that you can watch him all weekend?
Jesus Christ. Billy Horschel. Holy shit. I don't want to see him on the golf course. Can you imagine him in the sim room, like hitting oh my God. It's going to be so painful. That may be the damnation of TGL is having Billy Horschel involved in this thing. Horrible.
That's good.
Good
point.
Freaking horrible. All right, so we got to get down in the 7,000s here. Let's see I knew a man Bojangles and he danced for you. Do we like him? Do we like him at 7,900? I don't know if I don't like him at 7,900. I can't get there. Who else is down here that what about Weber? What's Weber's ownership at $7,200?
Get on down there. Let's see. Webb is at 5.6.
Well, of course. I mean, let's we're rolling those old heads out, boy.
Okay.
Kuchar and Webb Simpson, old heads, I tell you.
Old heads.
What about the Woo? Doug Gim, I think, looks pretty interesting here. Look, putting looks fantastic. I think Gimmer is he's a T40, T18, T65, decent enough. I think Doug Gim at $7,400 might be. I think it might be a money shot. He's not injured, is he? Is Doug Gim hurt?
He missed
I'm
the
not
cut.
talking about his pride.
He missed the cut at Butterfield, but I'm good for it.
We was 15th at WWT.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I can stay on some game action here. God, I want Eric Cole so bad in the lineup. Not in the dirty little way you were thinking. Stop it, Dan.
He's 9,000. So if we have to dump somebody if we get him.
I know.
You want to try that? You want to throw him in there and come back?
Yeah, well, hold on. Do you think Zach Johnson's still licking his wounds?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't even think he. No, I don't think so. He should be.
What's Kiz? Is Kiz like 1,000,000% owned? Where's he rank at in the percentiles?
6,800.
Yeah. What's his ownership?
There he is. 6.1. We can get that.
I mean,
yeah. All right.
Yeah, he's probably pissed. All these old heads, you see.
You want to upgrade anybody? Because we got now you can go get your buddy.
Yeah, I do. Who we getting? Let's see.
Gim? We get rid of Gim?
No, but if we drop Simpson, we can go we can go to Cole.
Okay. Boom. Done.
I like that. Do you like that?
I like it.
I like it too. All right. It's a lock.
All right. One and done.
Who you got?
Let me see.
I think I got to cheat and go put mine back in. I think
yeah, that's fine. I know you do. I know you do. I'm gonna go.
By the way, if you want to know who I picked, you go back and listen to last week's podcast. You can just fast forward all the way through to the end. You don't even have to listen.
I'm going Poston. I'm going Poston.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So that's where
I'll go somebody else. I'll go somebody.
No. I insist. You already said it, so you stay with it.
Card played.
Can't pick it back up, boy. Let's see here. Make my picks. Who? Wyndham Clark isn't playing. He's not in the field, is he?
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's on here. He's in this run your pool shit, but he I don't see him. I got that. Jason Day. What are we talking about here? What am I? RSM Classic. Yeah, it's got Wyndham Clark, Jason Day, Sepp Straka. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where am I heading? God, would it be? Is it?
Yeah, a bunch of guys in there.
I'm going Ludvig.
That's a good one. Give
me Ludvig. Wait, hold on. Is he playing? I thought he was playing.
He was at the top of the list.
I haven't picked him yet, have I?
I don't think so.
Oh no. Okay, I see. How about that's selected. I've been drinking, for crying out loud. Give me a break. All right, I'm locked in. What else we got?
So
I know we got
Phil,
our buddy Hunter Howell coming up after this, so should be a good listen. I'd stick around.
Absolutely, it should be. So we got Phil Maldenoff about how now they're saying the new league, once it's finalized, they're going to give players stakes in the new entity. And he's like, "Oh, looky there."
Oh, he liked that, did he? Said he's getting a little piece of the action, huh?
Oh, how this has changed since 2021, huh, Jay?
Oh. Is he still the commissioner, by the way? I haven't heard a peep from that guy.
Well, he's heads down on this new league, getting this thing done, and getting the ink,
Okay.
Doing the deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So Phil's been mouthing off. Yeah, a lot of stuff, It's just crazy times in the world of professional golf.
I'm glad this shit's over. They've killed. I mean, this season, man, they got to put a stop to this. Nobody needs golf year round.
I know. So Max Homa wins the Africa's Major and clinches his first international victory.
Okay.
Hey, did you see the picture I sent you for John Rahm on his birthday?
I did. I think there was Silverleaf.
Yeah, probably, right. So you had JJ Watt, you had Michael Phelps, John Rahm, and Zach. And who was Zach with the hat on? Did you know who that was? I didn't think I knew who that was. But I didn't either. Yeah.
Zac Efron?
I don't think so. I think I think they're trying to say it's the quarterback, but I don't see how it is. Yeah.
Maybe Zach Ertz.
Maybe.
I think Zach Ertz is I think he's the tight end for the Arizona Cardinals. Could be him.
Maybe him. Okay. The Netflix Cup was today. Did you watch any of that?
The who?
The Netflix Cup.
What is that?
It was the Netflix has released its pairings for the first ever live sports event next week, which was 5 days ago. Golf match between F1 drivers and PGA pros at the Wynn Golf in Las Vegas. So,
no, I've been watching it all fucking day. Couldn't get my eyes off of it. It barely made it to the podcast. What are you talking about?
So you didn't watch any of this?
I couldn't care less.
So
actually.
Lando Norris and Ricky Fowler, Carlos Sainz and Justin Thomas, Pierre and Colin Morikawa, and Alex and Max Homa.
Yeah, hold on. What's Pierre's last name, by the way? I know you didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were duping me on that one. How much of it did you watch? Glued to the TV?
I was kind of busy today. Yeah,
I was busy researching TGL and how can I stream TGL?
Where's it at? I was putting all my bets in on the Bermuda Butterfield Classic.
Wow. I mean, they got some cleanup work to do. Clean up PGA Tour. Clean up all season PGA Tour.
No, we got some good stuff coming up. So yeah, we got after this, we got our chat with our friend there, and then next week or later on this week, we think we have another one too, another guest coming up. They're gonna have our Christmas list coming out soon. That's gonna be fun. Oh
boy, I hope we'd have a Christmas list coming up. Well, here's what I would do is for the Christmas list, the first shopping item that I would put on there is a subscription to slabcigar.com.
There you go.
Who doesn't love a good cigar subscription?
Absolutely. I did watch the Heranic on Jenny Fallon, and I
thought he did a great job.
He did a great job. Great job. He needs to come back on the show and tell us all about it.
Matty Ice. Yeah. He laid it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a good time. Yeah.
Did it seem scripted, or was it just kind of roll off the tongue?
I thought it was very genuine. I thought it was everything Matt does is very genuine.
I'm a fan, huge fan.
Yeah. So is Jimmy, apparently. Yeah. So
who knew? Who
knew? Yeah, it was a great time. Told the story about how he got started with the magazine, WM Brown, and all that kind of stuff. So just like he's done here, and looking forward to having him back on. Is it Man in the Kitchen? Looks like a cool book. It does.
It does look like a cool. Number 2, Christmas shopping list or your holiday shopping list, whatever you might celebrate that you want to go waste some of your hard-earned money on to show someone that you kind of give a shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, man in his kitchen, man in his watch, man in his car. I mean, dude, a man in everything. I mean, that's a man's man right there.
Yeah.
If Ernest Hemingway were to be reborn in, I don't know, what do you think Heranic is, like a 1970 model? Yeah. It would be Matt Heranic.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely would be. Man's man.
Man's man.
All right.
Well, is it bourbon season for you? Have you gotten any good allocations lately? Isn't this the time of year?
It is allocation season.
Have you been actively out there, or are you stocked up?
Well, I haven't been actively out there yet, but that's going to start this weekend. And I have been, by the way, my friend's Bottle Shop, if you're in the Atlanta area, 30312, wonderful guys. Stop in there and see the folks. Great guys, great selections. They put join their loyalty club. They got some stuff behind the counter. Great folks. Great folks over there at my friend's bottle shop. So this week and this weekend we'll kind of start the hunt, and then I'll be heading up to Tennessee before too long. So lots of little dives that I the swoop into on the way up.
So I was in the mountains this last weekend over in near Franklin.
Cashers?
Yep, I went up to Highlands. And I didn't know they were having a music festival up there, like a wine and music festival.
Well, you're a music man. How do you not know this?
I'm not a big Highlands, goer, but this weekend we wandered on over there on Saturday, and they had it going, man.
How was it? Was it fancy?
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Wow.
I missed Grace Potter was there on Friday.
Grace
That
Potter
would have been
Nocturnes.
fun.
I love that.
That would have been fun. Yeah.
I love Grace Potter.
We saw who was it?
Where was this in the little downtown area or where at?
Yeah, right downtown. Yeah. Chuck Lavelle was there on I think Friday as well. And then we saw the Harlem Gospel Travelers, and they were dang good.
They were good. Harlem Gospel Travelers.
Yeah.
They talk a lot about Jesus.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like just solid.
I mean, we love the Jesus. I was just wondering if they talked a lot about him.
Yeah, but I was kind of disappointed we missed Grace.
Harlem
but
Gospel. Cool. So they talk a lot about basketball.
They didn't talk about anything. They just kind of sang, and it was a good band. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. A great day, man. Yeah, I think the day was probably better on Saturday, but the weather-wise, sunny and 55 degrees or whatnot. But I think the music was we probably would enjoy the music better on Friday with Grace.
Is that going to be an annual event?
I don't know, but if it is, I'm going back. It was a wine festival, wine and music.
Well, I would love to get up there. There's a few. We could hit up Cashers Golf Club up there, and there's a few good courses we could hit up and do some things. I mean, if you know a guy.
If you know a guy.
If you know anybody wants to host the pod up in the Highlands in North Carolina, leave a comment. By the way, what's your favorite brewery, distillery, place to have a beverage at in Western North Carolina?
Good point.
I'd like to know. Point.
I want to know too.
We can make a road trip.
Absolutely.
All right. Stick around. Hunter Howell's coming up, and until next time.